Red light again. Floor the brake, floor the gas, and you take off. It is arguably BMW's least reliable motor ever made. Yeah, probably gonna cost me a lot of money in the long run. Why did I do this, you may ask? I got bored. Now that I think of it, I may have just made the biggest financial mistake of my life. As many of you guys may know or may not know, I had a 2015 Mustang GT for the last 4.5 years. I get bored of things really quickly and I didn't want to sink more money into that car. I had some interest in BMW for like quite some time due to my friends having them, and I decided to trade the Mustang in on a BMW. And not just any BMW. It is arguably BMW's least reliable motor ever made, and it was the highest mileage one I could find. I traded the Mustang in 2015 GT Premium. I think it had like 60,000 miles on it when I traded it. This 2018 M550 with 93,000 miles. Why did I do this, you may ask? I don't know. I just wanted something new and I didn't want to spend a lot of money. Guess what? I got something new and I didn't spend a lot of money. Is this gonna cost me money though? Yeah, probably gonna cost me a lot of money in the long run. Actually, I got rid of a perfectly good, almost paid off car for a car that is known to have a lot of problems. So here she is in all her glory, the 2018 M550 with 93,000 miles on it. I really like the wheels. For being stock wheels, these ain't bad. I'm a huge fan of this, whatever finish this is. I want this to be like carbon, I think. The car, honestly, quite boring. Needs a spoiler. I want to do the LCI taillights and probably do something with that diffuser too, because this is kind of boring. Pretty good looking car. I like the color too. It's like some charcoal gray or something like that. Looks really good. Kind of matches my truck, which I wanted. Got to get rid of the front plate thing. I got to get those bumper plugs or whatever those are called. Overall, plans for the exterior is going to be pretty modest. I think I'm probably going to do some apexes and springs at some point. A carbon grille, carbon mirror caps, carbon front splitter. I want to do a carbon rear spoiler, probably a carbon diffuser, and then the LCI taillights. And I think that's going to call it good for the exterior of the car. What we're focusing on here is power. I bought a BMW to make power. I'm coming from a Mustang where really you could do either bolt-ons or boost. Bolt-ons are cheap, you don't get much. Boost is a lot of money, but you do get a lot for your money. I wanted a BMW for the tuning capabilities. I want to be able to hit my tuner up. They email me 200 horsepower. I flash into this thing and we're gapping everybody. I have to say, I am quite excited to throw some power at this car. Usually when I build cars and trucks, I go cosmetics first, then I worry about power later. And I honestly never end up doing power because I sell the vehicle before I even get to that point. But the M550, we're starting out with power. I want to do downpipe tune, obviously basic BMW shit. I just want to experience the tuning capabilities of these cars. One of the things I truly love about BMW, especially when you get an M-line car, is the little things. It's the little things that make me happy. You come in, M550 right here. This lights up at night, looks super sick. You got the M on the steering wheel. It says M550 on the dash. It's the little things that make me happy that the Mustang just didn't have any of. A heated steering wheel, obviously badass. Heated seats. Got a sunroof. You know, I'm actually stoked on this because I've never had a car with a sunroof, just trucks, so this is pretty awesome. The thing I'm absolutely stoked on with this car is getting burble tunes. Like, I know it's tacky, corny, no one likes them anymore, but I've never had a car where I could downshift it or upshift it and just hear burbles. So it's probably going to be extremely boring and you're not going to really hear much. I will give you guys some revs. We'll do comfort mode and we'll do sport plus. Apparently these mufflers are valves, so when you put in sport plus, they open up a little bit, so I guess we'll find out. I haven't even tested that myself. So yeah, enjoy these stock M550 revs. I would assume those were pretty uneventful, but it won't be like that for long. All right, just watch the footage back and in Sport Plus. We got some burbles stock, baby. I'm actually stoked on that. All right, so I figure we go for a quick little drive because why not? Unfortunately, I don't have the facilities to film a proper driving video yet. I figure out something where you can actually like see the dash and like see what's going on instead of this. Like this is just not it. But we're gonna go for a drive. We'll probably drive it in Sport Plus, do a launch control, a couple pulls, and then call it a day because it's got 93,000 miles on it, and I gotta be careful on how much I beat on it. Gotta say, having launch control is one of the coolest things ever. I've never had an all-wheel drive car, and I've never had launch control on a car. To have both those things in this is pretty awesome. So launch control, kick your shifter to the left, turn off traction control, put it in Sport Plus. And then you floor the brake, floor the gas, and you take off. God damn, dude. This thing is so fast off a dig. Oh my God. It doesn't get old. Trust me, it does not get old. It's fast now. Just wait till this thing's tuned on E50. It is going to be an absolute force to be reckoned with. I really don't understand why more people don't buy these cars. 0 to 60 is supposed to be between 3.6 and 3.8 bone stock. And yeah, it's every bit of that. All right, so we're gonna get up to 40 here and do a quick little 40 roll on this road. God damn, dude. This car is fast. This is coming from someone that once owned an S550 Mustang, which is like rated at, I think, 430-ish horsepower from the factory, which is no slouch. It was a fun car. But what makes this car fun, and I mean fun, is the all-wheel drive, because you know it's hooking, you know it's going, and the turbos. When this thing gets into the higher RPMs, it just wants to keep pulling. We'll do one more pull getting onto this main road here, and then we're gonna have to call it, because I cannot keep beating on this thing before I tune it. This time, we're gonna do a first gear pull. I really don't think I've done a first gear pull in this car, mainly because I'm scared, because I don't know the shift points. Coming from a Mustang to this, like, I just knew the Mustang so well that I knew when to shift. This car kind of hits redline like really quick, and then it just falls flat on its face. Been kind of like short shifting this when I do shift it myself, because I'm trying to learn the RPMs, like where the power's at. All right, we're gonna do a little first gear pull ski here, see what we get. I don't know, should we go from like 10, 15 mile an hour, something like that? See, redline again. Yeah, so I don't know the shift points at all yet in this car. All right, so I guess that's gonna be the end of today's video. A little introduction on the M550, nothing crazy. I got a lot of plans for this car. Got a lot of content I wanna make with this car, so I'm really stoked on that. If you guys are interested in the M550 and M550 content in general, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, because we got a lot of that coming. That being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.